So I don't have a Facebook anymore. I got rid of it earlier on in the year, I think around April, something like that. Basically, it doesn't gel with me at all. I'm not a fan of the media in general, so it's not that unbelievable that I got rid of it. But I did think that after a period of time I would perhaps come back to it, maybe just use it a little less or something like that. But I've gone off a cold turkey and I feel really good about it. I do see the benefits of it. I don't want to dump on Facebook. I do see the benefits. You can keep in contact with people overseas. If you're having parties, you can just, it's so easy to send out little invites. Clubs, the motorcycle group I was riding with on all these videos that I did group rides on, that was all through Facebook that I found people to ride with. So there's loads of benefits. You can, if you use Facebook the right way, it's very beneficial. I don't want to dump on it, but for me personally, it's not right. I can't look at people's pets day in, day out doing the same pose, what people have for lunch and dinner, and not be disenchanted with the whole program. It makes me sound so bitter, but I'm being honest right now. I can't deal with it. So what do you do when you can't deal with something? You turn it off and you leave it. Those people that post the inspirational quotes every day and think they're inspiring the world. Oh my goodness, what about that? Remember that Coney 2012 nonsense? Remember him? How that was the whole thing? And people were using that hashtag. I mean, he was a warlord and a barbarian and a bad dude from what I've seen. But he was a bad dude like 10 or 15 years ago before this movement, and there was he was replaced with a lot of other bad people doing bad things. But they just singled out this one guy in Africa that they all wanted to get, and it was ridiculous. And everybody forms like a angry pack mentality with pitchforks and flaming baseball bats. You're like, yeah, let's get him, yeah. And they all start posting status updates and joining little forums and groups on out to get him. And I'm just sitting back watching this going, what on earth? Everyone's a sheep all banding together. It was just, and not really researching anything. They're just like, yes, there's someone to focus all our anger and hatred on. Let's get him. And more recently there was remember that Save Our Girls movement, another drama that was going on in Africa, and then there were celebrities and influential people and powerful people with bank accounts 20 times bigger than yours or mine. They actually have power, enough power to actually do something about it. Instead, what do? They post a little mirror selfie of themselves holding up a card saying Save Our Girls with the hashtag. And then they post it on their Facebook. And I'm like, you're really helping right now, are you? Posting up that photo? That's not doing anything. That's nonsense. I think even the president, Obama's wife, did the same thing. She has tons of power. Instead, she puts on a sad face and takes a selfie and puts it up on the blasted internet. You're not helping. Helping is getting outside your house and actually doing something. If you really believe in a cause, you're not going to sit on your computer and tap on the keyboard. You're going to actually get out and do something. That's what believing in a cause is. More recently there was that, and I'm glad I didn't have a Facebook while this was going on, that Cecil the lion got shot by the dentist. How enraged people get. They were, again, angry mobs. People all over the world are getting blasted with machine guns and bombs. Animals are getting killed daily for your hot dogs and whatever else, your hot dogs, your steaks and your barbecues. Ants are getting stepped on, bull ants, every time people step out their houses. But this one line shot by this millionaire dentist, and everyone's enraged. The lion that nobody had ever heard about until it was shot, Everyone's enraged. All of these causes are legitimate causes, but are all these causes worth the media saturation and the entire world's population's focus? Are they worth all that? I don't think so. But the other thing that really frosts my cake when it comes to Facebook was those people, because I'm obviously not in high school anymore, those people that still believe they are in high school and they're looking for that all-important social gratification. They're still trying to climb that social ladder, that all-important social ladder. Got to climb it, got to reach that next level of popularity. And they're constantly posting photos. And you know what, if you went to the shop and you just bought a new jacket, yes, by all means, put it on, take a photo, share it with everyone. You've just bought a new jacket, it's an exciting time. I can understand that. But 10 to 15 photos a day of you pulling the same face, doing the same thing, it's silly. We know what you look like. And we're over it. People in their 20s and 30s desperately seeking more social popularity. It's depressing. It really is just sad watching them. But I can also see it from the other flip side. Like if you've just bought a new house, new car, you got a new job, you move to a new city, you want to share it though. I can see that. I would, and I did while I had it. I want to share that. I want to share the good things, the things that are making me happy. But at the same time, I can see it from the other side that I was probably, while I was doing it, I was probably tipping people off. And it looks like you're bragging. It does look like you're bragging. Even though your intentions are quite possibly good. Although some people are definitely trying to rub it in if some, one cross lotto. And they want to show off their ivory back scratcher. That looks like bragging. So there's many conundrums with Facebook, and it obviously, like I said before, it can be used for very good things. But for me personally, we're polar opposites, and I don't miss it at all.